anyone to introduce you this week?
No, I can introduce myself. I'm 35 years in the business. I have four childrens. They're already grown up, and I still here. After 35 years cleaning. But I'm gonna tell you why I continue doing this. I'm gonna show you a process that I learned from one of my customers, which I think, no, not I think, it's true. It's a company from China. So they know the process of being safe a little bit more than what we do, I think. But I'm gonna just present it, and it's gonna take me a few minutes. And then, so the purpose of doing this is, we all looking to be safe because of this virus. So I thought, well, if I could maybe save a life or something by doing this, I'll feel good about it. Want to make sure that everybody's listening to me. Yes, right? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna start with the process. It's about 5 different steps that I learned when I get into this building. First of all, I'm gonna stand up. First of all, I have to have a mask and gloves. Gloves, in reality, I think if I use the sanitizer every time I touch something, I think it's probably even more safety than using gloves, because I see people using gloves, getting into their cars with the gloves and touching everything with the gloves, and so if the virus is in the gloves, they practically spreading the virus all over. So that's my opinion. But it looks like if you have gloves, it looks like more safe. So the first thing, when you get into the building, you have to have the mask. Then they have a sanitizer. Of course, they have the chemical ones, but I have the probiotics myself. But I use what they have there, and I use it, you use the sanitizer. And then they ask you to sign. This is like a login. It's a form that the only difference there is that you have to put the temperature. I'm sorry, I think I skip a step. The second thing, after you put the sanitizer in your hands, you use this stuff.
Oh, nice! You got the infrared thermometers. Yeah, that's awesome, Rosendo.
Yeah.
Are you selling those?
No, I ordered it from Amazon.
Yeah. We're using those too. That's awesome. Really good stuff.
God, I have 99. I'm getting close.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding. I don't know I think it's over 140 when you really have to worry about it. Right? Mm-hmm. See, it's good to have people that knows. So you have to put the temperature there. So they ask for your name and everything else when you sign in, but you put the temperature. And then they ask you to sign this form. You've been around people, I know you cannot read it, but they ask you if you've been around people that have been sick, or how do you feel, and all the stuff. So they make you to do all that information there, and then sign and date it and everything else. But so I believe with this process, I think it's almost impossible to get infected.
That's a great process.
Yeah, I mean, they check where you were, you be around people that are sick, they sanitize you, you have the mask, they measure your temperature, and then stay 6 feet away. So I mean, how are you gonna get a virus like that, right?
That's awesome.
So what we have for our customers is a service that I always been promoting for years, look like at this time is more needed than any other time. And we've been doing some of the customers locally here that is called the biomix fogging service. And what we do, we use a fogger and we put this product in there, which is probiotics. Is we put about 2 ounces per gallon on any fogger. This is a fogger. We put 2 gallons of water here and for 3 or 4 ounces of biomix in there. And this one just fogs the whole area. It covers, the probiotics goes into every inch of the room practically. So this is gonna make a little noise, but I wanna show you because, that's the only way you can understand what I'm talking about. So there you go. I just spoke you all guys. I just spoke you all of you guys. So this a little mix that comes out of the fogger, it gets into the surface, and I normally do it from the walls to the surfaces to the carpet. So on this process, millions of probiotics are coming out, millions. So they touch in any area where it touch and there's any bacteria there, it will kill the bad bacteria. So it doesn't say that it kills virus, but I believe the virus are more like, I don't know, I have to study that stuff because this thing only kills bacteria. But we also have the different disinfection, which is pretty common. Everybody knows this, right?
Bleach. It's the one thing that kills the virus for sure.
Right. So what we could do is disinfect. If you believe more on bleach, we can disinfect all the surfaces, and then use the fogger after that. So we're doing that. A lot of customers are doing this service. Normally in a small building, it costs about $250 per service, and if it's a bigger building, it costs double. It's just, but it's a peace of mind. I believe people is going to be very afraid to come back, and they want to know if that building is being disinfected. So that's what we're offering right now. Empty buildings. A lot of people is going like, 2 or 3, 10 people going to those buildings, so they still going, some of them. So I believe the majority of the people, they want to know if this building was disinfected. So we have actually other things to prove, like a flyer, and prove, so they can prove to their employees that the building was disinfected with, chemicals and probiotics. And so somebody who is like too concerned about going to work and the place not being clean or disinfected properly, we can do that for them and give them the peace of mind that they need. And on my case personally, I have all kinds of stuff. I have the sanitizer that I show you, this one.
You have 1 minute, Rosendo.
1 minute? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I think we'll leave it up for questions then, if anybody has a question.
I'll put 2 minutes on the clock for questions. I have a question. Can you let us all know, on a commercial level, which areas you serve?
Yeah, we cover about 10 cities around the Silicon Valley. San Jose, Santa Clara, Sunnyvale, Mountain View, Palo Alto, Los Altos, Alviso, Cupertino, Saratoga.
But you don't go up to San Francisco, so where do you stop? How far north do you stop?
Well, for this type of service, we can go practically anywhere because it's a one-time deal. But
So for regular, like if I were to refer you companies for an ongoing contract, how far north do you go?
Oh, yeah, we can go up to maybe Red City, Milpitas, or even Fremont, Los Gatos, San Jose. You know, like 4 points I gave you that we can go far. But on this one, even a house, we can even do a house. We can even do service on a house for the disinfection. Because more people is more concerned also what's going on their house. But if you have a referral, tell them to call me, maybe I make an exception to go far away.
Yeah, that's awesome, Rosendo. No, that's really good stuff. I love this protocol, everything. I think this is so necessary as we move forward. And I was just curious to know how are you advertising? How are you marketing right now? Because I feel like this could be like a perfect package for people as we come out of shelter to have the COVID-19 clean you serve cleanup package or something. I mean, this is. I'm very interested. I mean, I could see this. If you've got this kind of marketed, advertised properly out there, I think this could be something really, really, really good for the community as we get back to things. So I'm just curious, how are you marketing your services right now?
Who's this? You're not Chris?
This is Shannon.
Oh, Shannon. I thought it was Chris for a minute. No, well, Chris is just starting a campaign about a few weeks ago on LinkedIn.
Awesome.
Very exciting, with videos. And, this is something, well, thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. I think you were participating on this a lot, so you win the prize.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, we never talked about giving prize, but because you participate so much, I'm going to give you this. This is a $40 can. This is for your space. Like when you, actually I have a video that I could send it to you for gyms, especially for gyms. But this is personal. I recommend this to Swanelli and Natalie to have when they have their babies, You just put it on their toys, on the areas that they're playing, and it kills bacteria. So you'll be feeling like, man, I'm doing the right thing. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, that was a really great presentation. Thank you for using so many tools and showing us what you do in your process. That was super awesome.
Yeah.
So I think that we would love to just feel free to blast us with, the promotional video or content that you have around your packages that you're going to be offering. I think it's a really easy service to promote that people are really going to want. I agree with Shannon. So I think we can help you out quite a bit.
Yeah, I think so. I appreciate it. I think so. I think we all want to be, this area, my office, I forget, I have all kinds of products. I'm using all this for me. So thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Awesome.
Yeah, great job. So we are wrapping up the end of our meeting.